Yo, what's happening? Is Sehun just really getting more than a line? That's a lot of words. Am I drunk? Something's wrong with me today. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, or in case you're new here, hi, hello, welcome in. My name is Landy. I'm a big BTS fan and I'm currently trying to expand my horizon. Do you say horizon in English? Well, anyways, I'm trying to get to know EXO, and I would say at this point I'm a casual EXO fan, which is great because EXO just had their very recent comeback like a week ago. I know I'm a bit late. Anyways, this is going to be my very first own EXO comeback where I actually know who EXO is, and I'm very excited to experience it. I have been here for a couple of solo drops before, but this is going to be my first comeback for EXO as a group, and I'm very excited. It's just a bit of a shame that it's been like over a week now since the music video dropped, but unfortunately I'm in the middle of my semester finals right now in college, and I had an exam just a couple of days after it dropped, and I've really had to study for it. And right now my next exam is about a week away, so I kind of built myself a little bit of a breather to be able to do this reaction right now. As you're watching this, either my exam is going to be really soon, or it probably has just happened. Really depends on how much time I'm going to be having to edit. But my next exam is going to be Korean, so... But for now, I'm going to be taking this half hour to watch this while it's still rather fresh, and I'm very excited to be watching my very first EXO comeback. This is such a strange and exciting feeling whenever I get into a new group. Anyways, I would say, without further ado, let's jump in. Alrighty, matey, here we are, and we can already see the first frame. Oh, I hate how they always already show the first frame. Anyways, it's not spoiling much. So this is going to be the section where I quickly talk about what I'm expecting from a song before EXO comes in and just subverts all of my expectations that I had. Alright, so what are my expectations for this one? Honestly, I have no clue. I pretty recently reacted to Power, and a lot of people in the comment section said that the next comeback that they were going to be having, which is this one, would be related to this. So my automatic expectation that I have now is that it's gonna be like Power, but at the same time, I cannot imagine something to be like Power. Honestly, I don't really remember that much about Power as a song, but I was so into the music video and into the hilarious and at the same time very high production value aspect of it. I really like Power, but again, I don't remember much about this song because I just really concentrated a lot on the visuals in there. So I'm not really sure what to expect, but just because people said it related to Power, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna expect something that doesn't take itself too serious again, because if it relates to it, I suppose it kind of has to fit in. So it's probably gonna have something to do with space again. It's probably gonna be upbeat again, just to kind of fit. I'm kind of just low-key expecting a Power 2.0. Basically, you could put the two videos together and it would just continue like one bigger music video, but I don't know if they do something like that. So I guess we'll have to check it out. Let's see. Wait, now is that a spaceship or is that a boat? It kind of looks like a Flugzeugträger. I have no clue how to say it in English. Airplane carrying ship? Like from war movies. Well, this one does have Baekhyun, which is nice. Power didn't really. What is that, Kai? Oh my god, I've barely ever seen him with a different hairstyle. Yeah, I think so. Yes. Okay, that's Schumann. For some reason, they all look a little bit different. It's probably because this one is so new and I've been watching a lot of older things. But like with all of their hairstyles, I just kind of take a second. Maybe I haven't filmed a new reaction in too long. I don't know, like everyone's kind of seeming a little bit strange to me. Like every time I see someone, I have this little moment of, wait, who is this? Oh, of course, it's this and that person. Dio? Nah, is it? There's this very weird thing, like already when the song started, I had this problem of staring at him and being like, usually when I don't know who someone is, that means it's Suho. But I think Suho is in the military. Wait, Dio came back from the military, I believe. So there is an actual chance that this is Dio. The only problem here is that Dio is usually one of the easiest people to recognize for me, but I'm an uncanny valley here. Like, there's this weird thing where I feel like I know exactly who you are, but at the same time, I'm like very sure I don't. I know the face, I don't know the hair. I saw tattoos just there. Wait, okay, wait, no. It's not even just the hair. There's something about the editing of this video. They actually don't really look human. Wait, okay, this can be taken so out of context. What I want to say here is that there's something odd about the editing on this video where it's so smooth. Like, look at the lines on him. There's something weird happening here where they don't really look like they usually do. They're smoothed out so much that their facial features don't really come through that well anymore. Am I imagining that? Okay, right now it looks completely fine again. But I swear, just now they looked like someone went over the video with a sponge. Okay, that scene was fun. I've never expected a hairstyle like that and that hair color on Kai, but I have to say, pulls it off very nicely. Yo, what's happening? Is Sehun just really getting more than a line? I'm like, that's a lot of words. And I'm enjoying it. There is something, I'm so sorry for pausing so much. There is something so odd about this video. They're too smooth. They don't usually look like that. I swear something is different about this video. And it's really bugging me as someone who went to movie school for video editing that I cannot really say what it is. Because the lines on his shirt are fine, but there is something about them, and it's not in every shot, but in some shots, where they don't look quite like themselves. It's throwing me off so much. Baby, I can be your healing. Tell me where you find the feeling. Wait. Okay, that is like, for a second there, I was like, well, you're none of the others, so you gotta be Dio, probably, but nope, that's 100% Lay, isn't it? I know that hair. He always has the same hair. Okay, wait, that's 100% Dio. Why was I having any trouble? That is 110% Dio. What's wrong with me today? How could I ever mistake him for someone else? Like, I know that before was Lay and that this now is Dio, but like in the beginning, I didn't recognize him, but why? It's totally clear. Am I drunk? Something's wrong with me today. I saw him earlier. He started out the song and I didn't know who it was. And right now I'm just like, how could I not recognize him? I'm loving that look on Kai. Am I the only one who's seeing this? Please, someone reassure me. Maybe I studied so much that my eyes are just broken at this point. Maybe I looked at the screen for too much. I swear that there's something odd about this video. I keep looking at it and I keep thinking something's not right. Something looks off. They're too smooth. It doesn't look realistic. I'm sorry, I talked about this for the entire video. I'm so sorry. Okay, this is cool. I like this. Aww. Okay, it was a spaceship. Alright, I love that I love that they included EXO-L, and in general, I love that they put credits in there. I always think that's like, of course, it doesn't really have that much of a place in most music videos where they just want to make it look good, but I always think it shows a little bit of extra respect to everyone that was involved, and it always warms my heart to see credits in music videos. That's very nice. I also saw that in Lace Lit, and it made me very happy to see. So big props for that one. And I just again want to say I'm sorry that I talked so much about the technical aspect of this video. This was 3 minutes, and for the entire 3 minutes I was just busy staring at that part. I don't know, it really f***ed with my brain. Alright, for a little bit more of my opinion, let's quickly jump into the big screen. I'll see you guys there. Alright, so the first thought that I have about this music video was that it felt extremely quick. Is it just me? Like, it really felt like 30 seconds, 40 seconds. It didn't feel like it was over a minute. It felt very quick. When it was over, I was like, oh, okay. The second thing that comes up for me is that this was a fun song, but at the same time, I feel like it wasn't as memorable for me as a lot of other songs. Actually, now that I think about it, like, Power does come back up. Like, we got that power. It kind of has a very similar vibe of being a very upbeat song, but at the same time, I feel like Power is stuck more in my brain, but that might also be because I already edited the Power reaction, and when you edit a reaction, you hear the same song like 70 times. That does contribute to it, of course. I've only heard this one once so far, obviously. Right now, I feel like I could not sing a single line from it. It's been like 30 seconds and I don't remember the beat, but probably I've also spent so much time studying that my brain is just empty. Who knows? Like, I feel like this entire reaction for me was a little bit off. I focused so hecking much on I don't know if it was like the CGI or if it was just the way that they edited it, if it was the lighting, but for some reason, in some shots, they looked so washed out that it really, like, for my brain, it just kind of entered uncanny valley where you feel like they look human, but at the same time, they kind of don't. Honestly, it kind of reminded me of aespa's entire concept, where it would be like, if they made AIs of EXO and they made them very good and very high budget, that is how I would imagine them to be. Like, they looked almost like EXO, but there was something that kind of threw me off. But at the same time, of course, I have not seen anything super recent from them as a group. I actually don't know what their most recent comeback before Don't Fight the Feeling was. Someone feel free to enlighten me, but I've been watching a lot of things from them that has been a little bit further back. So probably it also contributed that they have simply just aged ever since I last saw them as an entire group. But as for the music video, it was fun. I liked it, but at the same time, I didn't like it as much as Power, because I just thought, honestly, in the comments, a lot of people said that they didn't like Power, but for me, I love Power. I thought it was hilarious, and I loved how colorful and funny it was. Like, funny in a high budget way, and I felt like there was a lot of iconic things in there that I will probably always remember, like them fighting with their laser guns and the kitty that keeps pressing the button. I don't know, there's a lot of things that like really just come up straight to my mind when I think of Power. And I feel like with this one, I would probably just think of a ship, but the ship was actually a spaceship, and this entire time I thought they were on the ocean for some reason. Like, it really looked like they were on the ocean. I don't know. For some reason, my brain is connecting this music video to the sea. Anyways, as for the song, again, I think it's a very, like, it has this summer bop vibe where it's a light song and it's a song that you can like dance along to fine. But at the same time, I don't feel like I remember remember anything. I don't even remember the chorus. Maybe I just spent too much of my attention span to actually like looking at the visuals and figuring out what was off for me, and suddenly the music video was over and the song was over. But what I have to say is that I really liked how they integrated Lay. It kind of really reminded me of how Baekhyun was there, but only for a very short time in the Power video. So I think that kind of ties in together, and I think it's nice. The only other thought that I have about this is that in the very beginning, they showed a lot of backup dancers, and the way that they shot that for a second, I was like, which member is that? Until I realized that I'm staring at a backup dancer. Like, the backup dancers really kind of fit into the vibe, even so much that for a second I thought I didn't recognize a member, which turned out to be a backup dancer. Alright, but all in all, that has been my first reaction to Don't Fight the Feeling. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I do hope you had fun, and I will see you guys around. Bye-bye!